Michelle from Dogsafe here. Just a couple of tips if you're getting out on the road this summer and doing some car traveling with your dog. One of these things is, have a cooler in your car. So just for the water. So when you're having, a water jug, you can get some ice in there to start it off. It may only be a short trip. My sister was visiting, and when she went home, she got caught up in some construction on the highway. And for an hour, she was sitting on the highway with no exit to get out. And all the doors were open, but her dog, she didn't have any water in the car. So have a cooler, nice cold water, in case you get caught up. So here's Lucy on a warmer day, and just one example of something I want to show you is she's in a rough wear seatbelt harness, and she's attached into the vehicle where a bike would normally be attached to the metal there. So if you're ever stuck, this does not mean that you can leave your dog in a hot car, but if you're ever stuck in a place where, say, ferry lineup or construction on the road or any other sort of lineup while you're waiting, it's a way that you could open up all your doors and windows. In this case, I have a Honda Element, so the doors can be open in the side, and the hatch can be open in the back, and your dog cannot get out. So, hello, Lucy. So then she's able to have, there's good wind coverage through the whole vehicle. It's still warm because it's warm outside, but she's actually in the shade in here with full breeze right through the vehicle, and she cannot get out. So that keeps her safe in there as well. So another option for car travel. Lucy. Good girl. So the Dogsafe pet alert stickers can also work in your vehicle. So if you were in a car accident and first responders arrived on scene, and as a police officer, I would go to the glove box where I might look at for, there might be their wallet there, some identification, that type of thing. And there's the pet alert sticker in here, if you can see that in here. So right in here, I've got my dog's name, Lucy's name, my cell phone information, as well as there you go, my sister's information for emergency contact. So that's one place, and then it's out of sight of the public as well. And then the other place I would recommend, because you don't ever want to have, again, just relying on the one place, is the glove box, but also in the back here. So in the worst case scenario, if the front of the car got damaged and you couldn't open up that glove box, first responders couldn't open it up, they might be in the back for release, or again, getting some more information, getting personal belongings for the person if they're going to the hospital. And then there's another one back here. So in case of emergency, again, my name, the name of the dog, and my cell phone number, as well as my emergency contact, so that somebody can come down and get my dog rather than, say, first responders taking your dog to the local shelter. So a couple of spots there for you. Hi, Lucy. And then the final thing I wanted to show you here is, a lot of times you'll see the vehicles, and I've got one as well with the silver reflective windshield cover. And again, that's not to say that you're going to be leaving your dog in your vehicle, but it is something that if you're going out with your dog at a park, for example, your vehicle is going to get hot when you come back in. So here's another option. I just made these opaque window covers, and they're just Velcroed in place. It's actually an old barbecue cover, and it's amazing how much the sun gets blocked out. So I've got one for the front and for the side windows here, like this, and they just roll up. So if we need to get them out of the way, sort of like that. And then if I'm parking, they get rolled down, Velcroed, and they're just Velcroed in the top here as well, so not permanent. And each of the windows has one, so you can see in the back of the vehicle. Excuse me, Lucy. Way in the back, each window has one, and it's amazing, again, how much cooler it can be in the vehicle. Again, I stress this is not so that you can leave your dog in a warm car, but it will help if you're out on the road traveling. You don't, it gives you an option to keep the vehicle cooler. Good girl.